What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight. Okay, he's not really making his debut. He's a member of a band that's been on the channel a number of times, but I do think this is the first time that he's solo. So I guess we're gonna go with that. Making his solo debut on the channel tonight. We have SYU from Galneryus. Yes, indeed. SYU fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi bop, do me a favor. Before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Sabo Metal, and Sabo Metal wanted to see me react to this. It is SYU featuring Fuki. Okay, so we got a duet here going, I guess, of some kind. Dual feature. Guess we got to double up on that.
Double up.
There we go. So we got SYU from Galneryus featuring Fuki with its song called Reason. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second. Yeah, I've heard this song before. I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Warner Music Japan. Okay, I've dealt with them before. And the video has 1.8 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. A link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. SYU from Galneryus, guest vocal Fuki, Reason. There it is. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Oh, that last note, the vibrato just got a little out. Oh, man. Up until that point, her vibrato was nice. Just a little wide on that last note. Okay, listen. It's exactly as advertised. Exactly as advertised. We knew there was going to be shredding guitars. We knew that Fuki was going to be singing her lungs out. We knew that there was going to be a fast-paced, high-energy, high-driving song. We knew these things going into this. So, are there any surprises? No. Unfortunately, there's not. Is my mind being blown? Again, unfortunately, no. My mind's not being blown because I know what both of these individuals are capable of. I have seen them numerous times on the channel, and I know what they're able to do. I will say, coming together, it does sound really nice. I will absolutely give it that, without question. And one thing that did surprise me a little bit, although it shouldn't have when I think about it, but when I heard it, it did surprise me a little bit. Hearing backing vocals, harmonizing backing vocals from SYU with Fuki. Now, here's the thing. I've heard him do backing vocals with Galneryus many, many times. So why did that surprise me? I don't know. I'm not sure why that surprised me, but it did. But when I think about it, I'm like, why would that surprise me? I mean, I've seen it done many, many times. But in any case, it did surprise me. It did catch me off guard. So I will give credit where credit's due. It's fast. It's articulate. It's clean. I love the subdivision work. I love the play with feel. We've had their straight time is fast. We've had straight time. We've had half time. We've had double time off that straight time. We've had it all. Okay, as far as feels go. The melodic lines all make sense. Fuki's vocals on this are really nice. She's getting some great range. She's hitting some great notes up in that upper range. And 99% of her vibrato has been right in the parameters. That last note we heard just got a little bit wide on the movement, but that's been it so far. Everything else been right within the parameters. I got no issue with this. It sounds good. I'm digging it. Let's keep going. Let's see where this goes. Nice, switch up to 3. Well, actually it's 6, isn't it? 5, 6. 5, 6. Yep. And back to 4. motif again. It's just a repeat of the original motif. Leaving us hanging. Oh, how dare you? Oh, man, I love it when songs do that. And they lead you up to the top of this hill, this top of this mountain. You get to the top, you get to the peak, you get to the apex. And that's it. Oh, where? What? Where do we go? You know, oh. I love it when bands do that. Okay, this was fun. It was enjoyable. I liked everything about it. Now how's that going to translate to a score? Not 100% sure. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was SYU from Galneryus featuring Fuki with a tune called Reason. This was a request from Sabo Metal. Okay, not a lot to talk about. There's a couple things I want to discuss, but not as much as you might be thinking. This was pretty cut and dry. When you really break it down, and you really look at this for what it is, it's not. You don't have to think too hard about this, folks. You really don't. It's very, very cut and dry. Let's start off with the score, and we'll go from there, and I guarantee you're going to see what I mean by that. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.5. Yep, 8.5. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, 8.5. What does that mean? Well, an 8.5 would translate to a great scale rating, so I think it was a great song. It would translate to 4 to 5 stars, and it would translate to an A- letter grade. So there you go, 8.5, great scale rating, 4 to 5 stars, and an A- letter grade. Now, how did I come to that score? So glad you asked. This was a fine job. It was a fine piece of work. Some great songwriting, great energy, great drive, great playing, great singing, great across the board. Everything was great, okay? It was exactly as advertised, and therein lies the problem. I knew coming into this, we were gonna have some fine guitar work. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew coming into this, we were gonna have some fine vocals coming into this. I knew it because I had experience with both Fuki and SYU before. So there were no surprises from the execution standpoint. They both did a fine job, and they both did exactly what I was expecting. And there's that word, expecting, coming off of expectation. I had a high bar of expectation for this because I saw who was involved. I know who was involved. I've had experience on the channel in the past many times with everyone that was involved. So I'm not gonna sit here and go, oh, my mind was blown. Oh, I was shocked. Oh, I was surprised. I wasn't expecting this. No. Listen, I was expecting all of that. I was. And I will say, I will absolutely say, beyond a shadow of a doubt, my expectations were all met. Every single one of them. Every single thing was met. I will say the songwriting. Now, I wasn't sure about the direction of the song, because this is apparently SYU's solo project. It's not Galneryus. It's just him, and I'm assuming he has a solo project, and this must be it. Now, I've heard Galneryus in the past, many times, and I know the types of songs that they write, but I don't know the type of songs that SYU writes for his solo project. So that was the only unknown to me. I wasn't sure about the songwriting. I wasn't sure what direction we were gonna go, what kind of a feel what we were gonna have, what kind of drive, what kind of energy we were gonna have. I wasn't sure what the tempo was gonna be. Were there gonna be crazy time signature changes? We had a few, but not many. Not as many as I thought we were gonna have, actually. I was a little shocked on that one. I was expecting a lot more, but that's okay. Listen, it doesn't matter. That doesn't affect the score at all. I was just curious to know where we were gonna go with this. And we stayed pretty straight ahead for the most part. We had that 6/4 that we went into during the guitar solo. That was nice. And during the, wasn't the verse, it was the intro. During the intro, we had a couple of mild time signature changes as well. But I didn't catch what time signature it was, but it wasn't 4/4 because it wasn't lining up. So I'm not sure what it was. It went by very quickly. I didn't get a chance to lock in. So, but that's okay. It still sounded good. Yeah, there were really no surprises. I mean, his guitar playing is tight. It is absolutely tight. He is a phenomenal guitar player. I was expecting his solos to be impressive, and they were. You know, again, expectation. I was expecting this, and I got this, so I'm happy. I'm absolutely happy. Same thing for Fuki's vocals. I was expecting this, and I got this, so I'm happy. I got no problem with this. I got no issue with it. Am I gonna sit here and go, I was blown away? No. Am I gonna sit here and say I was impressed? No. Am I gonna sit here and go, this was fantastic and it was amazing? Honestly, no, because there's that word, expectation. So, no, but I mean, look, they did a great job. They did a great job. I have no complaints about this at all. They all did exactly what I was expecting them to do, and they did it very well. As a matter of fact, I would go as far as say that they did a great job meeting my expectation. So that's why we're getting the great score of 8.5. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We got an 8.5, which is a great skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and an A- letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.